Systems of nonlinear equations are usually solved by substitution. That is, we solve one equation for one of the variables and substitute to the second equation, obtaining equation only in one variable that we solve. In our example, we have a system consisting of two equations. The first equation is x squared times y is equal 10, and the second equation is x times y plus 1 is equal 3x. We can see that the first equation can be easily solved for y variable, and y is going to be 10 over x squared. We can do that if we assume that x is not 0. If x were 0, then the first equation would be 0 is equal 10, and obviously this equation would not be true, and therefore there is no solution for which x is 0 for that system of equations. So first equation gave us y equals 10 over x squared. We'll take the value of y and substitute now to the second equation. And the equation becomes x times 10 over x squared plus 1 is equal 3x. After simplifying, the equation becomes 10 over x plus 1 is equal 3x. Because we already assume that x is not 0, we can multiply both sides of that equation by x, and we obtain 10 plus x is equal 3x squared. This is a quadratic equation, so we'll bring all the terms together. So we'll have 3x squared minus x minus 10 is equal 0. This equation can be solved by factoring. The polynomial 3x squared minus x minus 10 factors as 3x plus 5 times x minus 2 equals 0, and therefore we'll have two solutions. X equals negative 5/3 and x equals 2. We found values of x, now we find values of y. The y is 10 over x squared, so if x is negative 5/3, the y is going to be 10 over negative 5/3 squared. This is going to be 10 over 25 over 9, and if you divide this, we'll have 10 times 9 over 25. Simplifying by dividing by 5 is going to give us value of y equal 18 over 5. And therefore the solution is x equal negative 5/3 and the y is 18/5. When x is equal to, the y is going to be 10 over x squared, which is 2 squared, and therefore it is 10 over 4, and after simplifying we'll have 5 over 2. So the second solution is x equals 2 and the y equals 5 over 2. So this system of equation has two solutions. When dealing with the nonlinear equations, it is always advisable to check that the pairs obtained as the solutions are truly the solutions of the given system.